Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So one thing that I really didn't want to do immediately because I didn't want to speed up the content, right? The progression of content, man. The things that we gotten lately is so crazy. So we got the intensifying fight stage. We got Super Battle Road, which of course I did those in one day. So you guys were able to check those out. And now we have burst mode. So typical for me to do the thing of just delaying videos a little bit further down the line, so that way Dokkan just doesn't consume me, right? Because the content right now is not that great in terms of me producing actual views in my channel and Dokkan just being dead, I guess. I don't know. We got the news of upcoming content, which we're getting an event that hasn't been here in 5 years, which is the launch event. So we're getting that in the next few days or so. We did get a data download on the JP side, which only included the missions for that event. So nevertheless, we will continue with the drought for Dokkan until we get the ECAs for the heroes characters. But let's go ahead and tackle the burst mode here. These are the multipliers that I have. I haven't figured out the team yet, so I will pause here, of course, and then figure out the team setup. I cannot wait for Friday, because Friday is where I get my mobile device. I get my actual phone, my new phone, which I will, make sure to change and transfer all my stuff from Dokkan over to my new mobile device, because my goodness, this has been a nightmare of a use, right? Because I've been trying my best to slowly but surely try to get the videos up and everything, but I've also been sadly, my phone has been getting consumed by the sudden slowness that my phone has gotten as of late, and it sucks because I really wanted to prolong the lifeline of this phone. I'm mainly now, again, getting the new phone, so it arrives on Friday. I'm typically going to do this, well, by the time you guys are watching this, it will be Thursday. So I'm going to get my phone on Friday, so the next day. And I'm going to be out of town on Friday, so just for some things that I'm going to be doing outside of my normal, ordinary living. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until Friday comes in so that I can actually do my transfer to the new account. Of course, I do have to make sure that I use my stones on this account, because if I do any type of transfer before utilizing my stones, I will lose my dragon stones after I do the transfer, right? Because I'm gonna be transferring OS. So it's no longer going to be iPhone, where I'm going to be keeping my Dokkan account. So, alright, so burst mode, right? We do have two objectives, or two teams that we're going to tackle this on. It is Heavenly Events, and we got Revenge. This time we're doing Revenge here first. So I do want to say I appreciate the patience and the support that you guys have been providing for the videos, whether it be 1 view or 50, however many we got in the previous videos. I do want to apologize for the demeanor that I've been providing to you guys on streams and on content. I've been getting a little bit depressed with how the content has been going. But typically, I don't think about ideas on how to do videos, or apart from the content that we get, right? I do as many guides as I can so that I can be able to provide you guys with some help tackling on some of these events. So that's basically what I'm doing here. But I really gotta think outside the box here. I'm not doing this for the sake of money. I'm also not doing this for the sake of pleasing anybody or anything in that regard. Whenever I say pleasing anybody, I say myself, because I typically had this goal of trying to do videos per day, 1 video per day at least, just to keep the momentum in the channel, just to keep the consistency in the channel, because if I am not consistent with what I'm tossing out to you guys, then what is it good for, right? So I'm keeping it consistent. I'm trying to go each and every single day, maybe do streams, maybe do videos and things like that whenever there's a boring period like right now. We're not doing anything at all to like garner any particular sort of interactions with Dokkan, because Dokkan has been sort of on the dead state. Once we get some new stuff, then maybe is when we can be able to see maybe some new content coming in, some new events, the ECAs for the heroes characters. We're still missing those, things like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys standing tall. I'm still depressed, of course, because I keep thinking to myself, like, every single video that I'm doing is just trash. So I really do want to get better at, like, providing you guys with the app experience that I can be able to provide you guys, right? So not this whole Debbie Downer attitude that I keep having. I want to give special shout outs to Mikey. He was able to speak to me separately regarding some of the things that I was thinking about, right? Being depressed, just not looking good in terms of the YouTube aspect and things like that. So I do want to motivate myself to work a little bit harder on videos and maybe even do something outside the box, outside of Dokkan. Like, you know, Gekishin Squadra, we did a stream not too long ago, and that was pretty fun, apart from the shenanigans from randoms and having other people disturb our enjoyment, right? But I also want to give shout outs to Gamersubs. We are sponsored by the boys over at Gamersubs. Use code Radoku and get 10% off your purchase. And I want to give shout outs again to my boy Tystra. Without him, I would not be sponsored by Gamersubs. Like, we would not be able to get this sponsorship right now. And it's because of him that we were able to even get some sort of communication with Gamersubs and actually be very good friends, to the point that I am at least doing a good job in terms of the Gamersub stuff, using my code, things like that. So I appreciate it. If you guys do want to get yourself some Gamersubs, use my link in the description, or just go over to gamersubs.gg and remember to use code Radokun to get yourself some goodies at checkout. Of course, you save yourself some money at checkout, but I will send you some goodies if you do use my code Radokun at checkout, because again, I feel like that is absolutely amazing that you guys use my code to support me in that manner. So again, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did use code Radokun. So again, I will be providing you guys with goodies and, you know, all that good stuff if you do purchase my you purchase stuff using my code, right? I cannot take that collaboration for granted. Gamersubs are really goated. They've been with me, you know, every single time. Like, if you follow me on social media, you know how much I've been in love with these guys, and I support them heavily. Every single day I cannot go out without Gamersubs, because it really does help me with my focus. It keeps me attentive, even on days where I have to wake up at 4 a.m. recently. Just keeping up with the day-to-day tasks with my workflow and things like that. So I do want to give huge shout-outs to Gamersubs. And again, if you get yourself something using my code Radokun at checkout, not only you get 10% off your purchase, but I will send you personally some goodies from Gamersubs themselves. Those can include maybe Gamersubs tubs, mouse pads, waifu cups, etc. So do get yourself some if you haven't already. And of course, you just let me know your order number, maybe via Discord or in, like, message me privately on Twitter, things like that. So, but yeah. All right, so burst mode, right? Like, spend yapping the first 10 minutes and haven't actually discussed what this is all about, right? Burst mode. Burst mode shouldn't be too difficult, of course. We got most of these things handled, right? Revenge is a pretty decent team. We do have some of these, like, characters. Granted, I am bringing Manga Piccolo Jr. in here because he is a part of Revenge. And of course, the classification that we chose was the int and physical typings. So those two typings are the ones that are gonna take care of business here, at least up against Gohan. We seem to be doing pretty good. Of course, we do have our boy Physical Metal Cooler. Him and the Bird Coup, I guess that's people were calling it, but Super Saiyan Goku, the Tech Carnival one, should be getting their ECAs, I hope, during the anniversary. That would be pretty sweet if they do. Are we getting supered here or no? Okay, Broly is getting supered. But we have all the minimized stuff. Again, whenever it comes to burst mode, if you guys have seen my videos for burst mode, I really don't go super far as like, oh, let me go gather 7,140 points, right? Like, I don't do the max for burst mode because I'm not down like that. I just would like to get my 6,000 points done and we are out because that's how we do, man. All right. So let's go jump back in and we're gonna tackle heavenly events. The changes that I'm gonna do, of course, is just maybe raise some of these options here. So let me maybe give him this and give him an extra, like maybe extra attack. Because again, I'm doing this for like the 6,000 points. That's one, but like really, you don't need like much when it comes down to this. So heavenly events is gonna be pretty tricky. Like, we don't have an actual leader. We do have a leader, and it's that AGL Kid Gohan, but this guy also leads it, but it's just a 120. We do have Glorio on heavenly events. Interesting. All right, I'll build a team up, and then we will be right back. Well, we're gonna have to blame the friend system for this one because I was not able to find a Gotenks leader outside of the friend, and the shitty friend has not been ECA'd. So we are in a bit of a pickle here with just getting the actual stats. So I'm gonna cut here as well. Typically what we've been doing recently is just maybe going into maybe the last phase of burst mode here with the second category because I don't want to make this video super long, right? So I'll be right back. All right, I actually do not know about this one, right? So this is the team setup that we have here. Not the greatest. Basically what we're dealing here with just the normal typings, right? The int and physical typings. But the selection was not that great. We didn't have a lot of like great heavenly events characters. We basically had some decent characters for the hybrid Saiyans category. So we made a team basically with hybrid Saiyans. That was the team that I showed you guys there. So we are rocking double int Gotenks. Again, the int Gotenks friend is not ECA'd. So that is already a handicap. We also have the free-to-play reversible exchange Trunks and Goten. That is a free-to-play card. We also have the very old int Trollhan, the physical base form Gotenks, the Saiyan armor Gohan, and the I call it Saiyan armor, but just like the buff armor that they had on the training in the while they were like training in the time chamber with Goku, and the buff Trunks, which there are like a couple of units that we have had here that are kind of like a disappointment because they are not great. They're not great at all, man. But I mean, if it's for the mission that we're tackling on here, it's for the mission, man. So you guys are able to do this in a much faster way, but this is just showing you guys how to beat it with the 6,000 points. What I typically used to do was that I basically selected the category since I already did the 6,000 points. I used to just select the category without any modifiers and just basically take it on because that's it. Like, you don't need to do anything else. But in this video, I am teaching you guys, or just showing you guys, how to beat it with both categories. And just making it a little bit easier on myself, just to not put a lot of minutes in the video, to just skip ahead until we get to the final step there. So there you go. So this is the team, not the greatest, right? This Trunks for me kind of sucked. He was actually gonna die because of some attacks there. This Gohan as well, because they're very, very, very old. This guy, decent. He is pretty good. These guys, this Gohan is pretty decent too. And then of course I had a friend Gotenks who was not ECA'd, not rainbowed, not full level 10 links, I'm assuming. Yeah, just pretty bad. So let's go ahead and collect our rewards here for the burst mode rewards here. Bam. Got some stones here. I am going to be using these, unfortunately, since I am going to be switching phones soon. So let's go ahead and check the OSTs that we got here for the Kid Gohan one. Now this one is good. I do like this Goku and Piccolo one. This one is very nice. I used it a few times on OSTs. And then this is the active skill for the AGL Kid Gohan. This is not bad. Not bad of a theme that you can have here. Of course. Nice. Very good. But yeah, just like I usually do with the burst mode, just showed you guys that like I typically don't exchange much of these tracks because I can be able to get them, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be able to use them. There are some that I will use, right? The heroes ones are my favorite, especially this one that is playing. This is the intro for the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito, so I will stick with that one. But yeah, that was burst mode. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys were able to take this down. I apologize for the delay on this. I don't know if you guys were waiting on me for doing this. I can assume no. But I greatly appreciate you guys checking this out. If you made it this far into the video, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys stay subscribed, clicking that subscribe button, and of course make sure you guys hit the like button so you guys can be able to support me. This video goes into the community and be able to share it with other people who do enjoy some Dokkan content. So I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Get yourself some gamer subs. Again, use code Radokun, get 10% off your purchase. And again, if you do use my code at GamerSubs, you get yourself some goodies because I will be sending you some goodies. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.